This woman went to prison for killing her baby, but she was innocent. The truth of what happened to her child was far crazier than anyone could ever have imagined. It was the 16th of August 1986 in Uluru in Australia. Little Azaria Chamberlain was just 9 weeks old. Her parents, Lindy and Michael, had decided to embark on a camping trip with their baby along with their other children, Aidan and Regan. The family arrived at the campsite on the day in question and soon settled into their new surroundings. They were excited for a change of scenery and couldn't wait for the adventure that awaited. They were really looking forward to bonding as a family. Little did they know they would go home as a family of just 4. The trip started off completely normal. They were having a great time sightseeing and climbing rocks together. They even made some friends with other campers that were also on the campsite, and everyone was just having a good time. That was until the second day of the trip. Lindy would later tell officers how at around 8 p.m. that night, she heard her baby crying from inside of the tent. Before she could understand what was going on, she saw a dingo rush out of the tent and scurry away. When she looked inside of the tent, it was covered in blood and her 2-month-old had vanished. In a situation that kind of sounds eerily similar to the situation with Madeleine McCann's mum when she shouted, "They've taken her," Lindy called out, "A dingo's got my baby." Suddenly everyone was in a mad panic to try and locate the little girl. Despite their efforts though, she was nowhere to be found. Unfortunately, rumours about what happened to the little girl started to spread. People were constantly speculating that the parents had had something to do with the disappearance. People thought that the situation was more sinister than they were letting on. Now back then, dingoes weren't really thought of as particularly dangerous, so the story didn't seem to make sense. Skeptics also claimed that Lindy didn't seem genuine in her grief and came across as suspicious. An inquest was held though, and the coroner actually backed up what the family were saying. This caused mass criticism of this coroner, and in September 1981, police searched the family home.